What's up, y'all? Let's get into it.
Hey there, folks. Hope you're doing well today. Dr. Debunk back with you again. And lately, I've been doing some research and wanted to share some of the findings with you.
All
We
right.
are in a very unique time where white men, the same group that colonized half of the planet and invented cargo shorts, now believe
Facts.
they are an endangered species. They're not
Facts.
just upset, they're traumatized by books, pronouns, and the radical idea that other people exist.
Right.
For centuries, white men wrote the rules, literally wrote them into constitutions, into law books, and into history textbooks that made slavery sound like a summer internship.
Right.
They decided who gets to vote, who gets to live where,
Right.
and who gets to count as civilized.
Right.
Now, they think inclusion means exclusion. They hear someone talk about inequality and immediately shout, well, what about everyone? Which is like showing up to a breast cancer walk and screaming, what about toenails? White fragility isn't just sensitivity, it's weaponized victimhood. It's crying about being silenced on a podcast downloaded by 8 million people. It's suing schools because your kid learned that slavery wasn't a jobs program. It's rage posting from a truck while saying you're being censored by elites, even though the truck, the platform, and the rage were all made in America. These are the same people who scream freedom while calling the cops on a teenager for having the wrong bumper sticker.
Wow.
They worship the Constitution right up until someone uses it to disagree with them.
Right.
They call everyone else snowflakes, yet they melt down faster than a Klondike bar in hell when you suggest Thomas Jefferson might have been a bit too friendly with people he owned. But let's be clear, white fragility is not new. It's just rebranded. The same fear that justified slavery, segregation, and stop and frisk now shows up wearing
Whoa. Whoever this AI bot is, they going crazy right now. Like, they are snapping right now. This shit is crazy. They hitting pretty much every nail on the head. There's a lot going on right now. I'm trying to keep up with it, but they are snapping. They're going point for point. They're going for point. I'm trying to keep point on it, but they're snapping. Let's keep going though.
Oakleys and yelling about Bud Light. They say, I just want to protect traditional American values, which, if you decode it, means I miss it when no one challenged me. When everyone on TV looked like me. When my jokes were never called racist because the people I joked about weren't allowed in the room. They are not fragile because they're weak. They're fragile because they were told for 400 years that they were the default, that the world was their mirror. And now the mirror's cracked. And it
See, that's the thing I kind of have with these, like, seem like these bots. It's like, bro, you're reading from a script. I can't really take this shit seriously. I'm not even sure if I want to upload this type of video, bro. I'm gonna see how the rest of this shit pans out, but I'm not really sure how this shit. I don't know, bro.
showing everyone else. White fragility demands empathy for them, but none for the people they trampled to get to the top of the privileged pyramid.
Obviously.
They want grace for their mistakes, but outrage when a 15-year-old black girl dances on TikTok. They say, don't make me feel guilty about things I didn't do. Fair. Then stop defending them like you did do them. This country has always bent over backwards to protect white feelings.
Yeah.
After the Civil War, we
Yeah.
gave the South statues instead of war crimes.
Yeah.
After Jim Crow, we gave white parents school choice instead of equal funding.
Right.
And today, we let grown men cry on camera because Target moved the Pride display one aisle over.
Yeah.
White fragility is the reason we can't have an honest conversation about race.
Right.
Because the moment you bring up inequality, some guy named Chad starts sweating like you're repossessing his boat. And let's not forget, white fragility sells. There's an entire economy built around it. Fox News, PragerU, Jordan Peterson, Joe Rogan. So let's take a step back. White fragility isn't just the inability to handle criticism. It's the refusal to share a world you were promised in full. And when your entire identity depends on being the main character, even being asked to listen feels like an attack. So the next time you hear someone say, I just miss the America I grew up in, understand, they don't mean safe, they mean center stage.
I don't really like this type of format. I'm not sure if this is AI or if this is some type of voice dub. I don't really like how this is presented to people. because you're not gonna reach people in this type of format. Although people like me might listen to it, this is not the optimal format to actually reach people. I don't like it at all, really. If I knew this was some type of AI voice dub bullshit, I probably wouldn't have reacted to it. But even though all of the points that they made were valid, I agree with them, almost all of them. I just don't like the way that's presented to people, but most of the points that they were making were true. I agree with most of them, but I just don't like the way that it's presented. But I reacted to it. It is what it is. If you like this video, like and subscribe. I appreciate it if you made it this far. Check out the links down below. I got a Patreon. It's not active right now, but if you wanted to go to check it out, it's free to join. I got also go. I also have a camaraderie account. Thank you for watching. I really appreciate it. I really do. And then until next time, bye.